How shameless can this guy get? Apparently, it's not enough to just start drama. He's copying me now. He's apparently copying Kaka TV is what my monkeys are telling me. The biggest announcement of my career. Okay, let's see it.
There's a lot of anime coming out in 2026. So many anime, I don't know what to choose. So my big announcement is I'm watching all of them.
Oh, really? Nah, he doesn't mean that. All of them? Really? You gonna get into the seasonal you gonna get into the trenches with me and the likes of Freshest Anime and your boy Roshi and Edie Anime? Like, basically, there is like, you need to realize there's a lot of different ways you can do reaction content online. And a lot of people, when they see like your boy Roshi, they all copy them because they are one of the greatest and biggest channels of reaction content there is. And the pattern that you see is they seem to farm anything and everything. I think they've backed down on seasonal anime content and is branching off more into K-drama, Western Hollywood shows and stuff like that to expand their portfolio, which is great. But a lot of channels, I think, get baited by stuff like this as they see endgame reaction channels do something that only they can do, and then new channels start doing that shit, and what happens? What happens is you turn into my channel. You turn into my channel where you basically fuck up everything and the algorithm is confused because you're farming anything and everything thinking this is the way you get views because you have no subs. What that does is fracture your audience, the algorithm is confused, and the average viewership is going to be stuck at like, if you're lucky if you get 100 viewership, right? So the best way to do it, again, is FlexiJ Anime, right? Every time I talk about this content strategy, I bring you FlexiJ because she is able to do what? Ride off of something that is very popular in the beginning and just keep farming that shit. And once you've gotten big enough, start branching out to more seasonal content because that's where sustainability, longevity exists, right? This is how you get to farm all these different random shows. Me, I learned this shit too late and I fucked up everything and now we've been brute forcing. But now even if we've been brute forcing, we're actually at a state where I can cover seasonal content. It's not going to be getting crazy numbers, but it's still good enough to keep it going, right? That's the overall goal. So Nick is entering this and it's very interesting because his channel does not really operate like mine or your boy Roshi's. He figures out the biggest thing and then milks everything out of it because that's how the algorithm game should be played, right? Check out Kaka TV too, right? It's the same shit. We pick one thing and we farm just one thing, and that's why the average viewership, despite the sub count, is better than my main channel. Look at this shit, right? Just focus on one. But he's gonna pivot now. And when you stop vertically investing into a couple of things and you do horizontal investment, the average viewership is going to drop down. Absolutely it will. You can't expect everyone to be watching everything like that. So when a big player like Nicholas Light comes in trying to do horizontal content, what will his average viewership be on animes that's not on the likes of, like, for example, like what if he reacts to this? Because I think I'm going to react to this. It's some fucking no-name random ass bullshit, right? It looks like some isekai fantasy slop. We eat that shit up just to see what it's like. Would he ever check that out? He's saying he's gonna check everything else out, and if he does, what will be the viewership? Can he reach 6 figures with it? Or is it gonna be stuck in the 10,000s? We'll see.
Everything. Absolutely everything. Every single anime that comes out in 2026. I'm watching.
He's not gonna last 3 weeks. bro, bait used to be believable. Let's get through the first month, right? Let's get through the first month and see if you can actually keep up that pace.
The way other YouTubers do it. I'm not talking about watching the trailers. No, we're gonna do that today. Today, we're gonna be watching every single trailer for every single anime that's coming out in January.
Did he actually do that in his stream? He actually checked out every trailer?
In the winter season. When I say I am watching every single anime that comes out in 2026.
Even the girliest anime? Yeah, bro, checked out fucking Tamon B, bro. Tamon's B-side. He gonna watch that shit.
I'm not watching My Life in Another World as a Clorox wipe, okay? Maybe that's the part of the clickbait, okay? Like, oh, he's watching everything. He's watching Hello Kitty.
No. He's not watching everything, but he's gonna actually check out like our channel. We don't watch everything either, but we try to watch everything and pick and keep the stuff that sticks around. So he's gonna be checking out quite a lot, though.
Universe 2? No, everything on this list I am watching.
Really?
Everything coming out in 2020.
Noble Reincarnation, Born Bliss, all obtain the ultimate power. Holy shit, I can already tell this shit's gonna be garbage, but I'm gonna check it out. That title right there is the most fucking Kaka TV coded anime reactions we have, right? That time I was reincarnated as blah, blah, blah. Now I do this shit. He got me really watching this shit. Really? Okay. There was a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried confessing to her. Really? You gonna be watching this garbage with us? We'll see.
26, I am watching. You see January, MF Ghost. This begins tomorrow, by the way. Not today. We're beginning.
That's the 3rd season. You caught up in that shit?
This tomorrow. MF Ghost 3rd season. We're watching the 1st episode. Sentenced to
have you even watched season 1 and 2? What are you doing?
be a hero.
One of my friends who doesn't really fuck with anime, but he loves MF Ghost, and he's like, bro, please make reactions for it. And I'm like, I can't. My channel would die. I don't think there is motion for that shit in my audience.
1st episode. Saoshi no Geke wo Meruru Tame Nagaku Shimasu. 1st episode.
What the hell? What the hell, Takopi's original sin? Nah. Takopi.
Fate Strange Fake. 1st episode.
Make drama. Say, Giga, let me watch this shit without doing... Be the dumbest retard you can be and degrade... No. The way to make motion online, I think, with drama in such a lackluster season where basically lackluster of drama because everything is peak is you gotta go in and basically say, oh my god, Fate is so fucking brain dead, bro. It's just flashy lights. Who cares about this shit, right? And completely ignore every reference and then make people mad and then blame Giguk for it.
January 4th. Noble reincarnation, born blessed, so I'll obtain ultimate power. 1st episode. Hanakimi, 1st episode. This monster wants to eat me. 1st episode.
That's last season. What do you mean? That's not even airing right now.
Conan the Sorcerer can see. 1st episode.
This monster wants to eat me go on 2 cores? Why the fuck is it listed here?
Journal with Witch. 1st episode. The daily life of a part-time torturer. 1st episode.
What the hell is that?
The daily life of a part-time
I think his wife just shocked him on the side.
Part-time torturer. 1st episode. My Hero Vigilante. Every single...
Vigilante is actually goated. No, I'm excited for Vigilantes. There's not that much attention for it, but season 1, I was blasted away. I think that Bones absolutely delivered on that, and I want more of it.
Thing you see on this motherfucking list, right?
Yeah?
I'm watching everything.
But are you actually uploading onto YouTube, though? Just because he's watching doesn't mean he's putting onto YouTube, right? I'm sure he's going to selectively pick, like, just the good ones that's going to perform. Because, again, it's... Even your boy Roshi, right? Like, it's fucking hard. Like, there's a reason why, you know... The average viewership... Like when you farm seasonal content, you need to realize you're not going to get that many views. Like, there's going to be a couple, like Sentenced to be a Hero, Fate Strange Fake, JJK and shit like that that's going to pop off, right? But that's like the headliners. What about these random ass bullshit that's happening? Even like Chain Soldier Season 2 or stuff like that, right? They're going to be dinky rink views, but we still check it out because you're trying to farm like a separate audience of seasonal content watchers, right? So even the channel with 1 million subs, sometimes they fuck around and only get 11,000, but they don't care because they're basically like too big to fail. And this is called fuck you money. They can do whatever they want, not worry that much about optimizing an algorithm because they've already made it. I'm not there yet. I can't afford to do that. Nicholas Light, I'm sure he can. It's just, I want to see what the numbers are really going to be like.
Nobody should be sad now. No, react to this, react to that, react to this. We're reacting to everything. Absolutely everything. Fire Force, Chain Soldier.
Nicholas Light Kaka arc starting.
Roll Over and Die. Anyway, I'm Falling in Love with You Season 2. Dark Moon. Does it count if you lose your virginity to an android? That should be fun. Hell Mode. Another World with Garbage Balancing. Hopi-chan. Card Fight Vanguard. Trigun Stargaze. Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise.
Moonlit
Hell
dust.
yeah.
You and I are polar opposites. Kaya-chan isn't scary. The villainess is adored by the prince of the neighbor kingdom. Watching it. Himi-sama Goman no Gikan. We're watching that. Oshinoko. Watching it.
Of course.
Freerun. Watching
of course.
it. Medalist. Watching
of course.
it. Steel Ball Run. That's not even getting
Steel Ball Run is March 19th though, huh? I gotta get really ready for that shit. I gotta lock in.
January. Why the fuck did you put it here? We're watching it. We are watching everything.
I think JoJo's reactions will start before Ascendance of a Bookworm. I think I gotta get through part 1 and part 2 and get ready for that March 19th release on time. And then Ascendance, and I think that we gotta get through JJK and Freerun right now, right? But the rewatch it, but I think we'll have enough time.
How are we gonna do this? Yeah, nobody can call me a Taurus anymore. I'm watching everything. Oh, you didn't watch My Life in Another World? Oh, yes, I did, motherfucker.
This will be interesting. Now the Taurus card, because he's actually gonna check out this seasonal bullshit. Okay. All right, I'm open to this new Nicholas Light. I think this is gonna lead to some even more fun content.
Yes, I did. I'm not just watching the JJKs. I'm not just watching the free runs.
Okay.
I'm watching everything, motherfucker. Not on Patreon, not on YouTube, on Twitch.
So you're not even uploading? Wait, are you uploading to YouTube though?
We are doing it on stream. Except for like the big ones, right? Like JJK, I'm not watching on stream. That you have to pay for. That's going on YouTube, right?
Why paygate that shit? No. I think that it is like the idea of paygating super highly anticipated shows. Paygating, I think, is ignorant because the viewership, it's not even that significant on live streaming side. It's gonna bang on YouTube regardless. Like you're shooting yourself in the foot by paygating the super hype shit, in my opinion. I don't know how he has his business strategy set up behind the scenes, but I think this is a very short-sighted strategy. I think that the amount of money that he would make through ad revenue and donations and stuff with reacting to big stuff online, and to have chat feedback and to make even more content out of it, I feel like that's better to not paygate it.
Right? I'm not talking about the big ones like JJK and Freerin. Everything else we're doing on stream. Unnecessary as fuck. You're unnecessary as fuck. Burnout coming.
he ain't gonna last more than 3 weeks, bro. I'd be surprised if he could keep this up for a month because it's genuinely exhausting. Because you have to keep track of like 30 separate character storylines and plots and to actually deliver. You're not just there watching, you're trying to engage. Like it's easy to watch the anime by your own, but to actually make content out of it and to keep up with what's going on while doing his type of reactions, he's not gonna last more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, the video incoming, titled, I can't do this anymore. And the thumbnail is gonna be like this. It's not that hard.
Did he do that? The biggest announcement. What about the thumbnail though? Was it the same? Nah, he didn't even.
Hard. It's not that hard if you think about it, guys, right? Okay, so
it's not that hard?
Fuck, my fucking contact's falling out. So
obviously, contacts?
I am not watching every single episode of every single anime we watch this year.
Okay.
That is why I will decide by the end of every episode we watch if I will pick it up on a weekly basis or if I'll drop it completely. If I want.
Based off of YouTube performance, probably, not in terms of how much he enjoys it.
I give it a 3-episode chance, or I just want to leave it be. Like, get the fuck out of here. I am not watching this. Sometimes you know right off the bat, right? We're going to have rules. So a lot of these anime, right? A lot of these anime on this list, I might drop 95% of them.
Yeah, probably.
You never know. But every single month, we're going to watch every single anime that comes out. I don't think it's ever been done on YouTube.
What do you mean? I do that shit every fucking season.
YouTube, you know, people watch trailers. And why am I watching everything? It's because I want to push myself. Rip gaming? No, I'm still gaming. This isn't going to take up my life.
This is going to consume you. He is heavily underestimating how much time and investment required to keep up with the workflow like this. I don't think he has any awareness of how hard it is to not just do this, but also make those videos perform and keep it going.
This isn't going to take up my life, like, or my streaming stuff. No, I still plan on gaming, reaction streams.
Nah. He has no clue. This is a guy who doesn't even do full-time streaming yet. He's just getting started. With the level of reaction content he does, like the type of the content he does, and the emotional energy that goes into it, to keep up, he ain't lasting 2 weeks.
Like, listen, guys. Like, look at the list. Look at the list for a second, right? Look at the list. Like, look at January 3rd, for example. Yeah. It's only 3 episodes.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And I might even drop 2 of those shows. So then we're just watching one show on that day, and then the rest of the stream will be like gaming or whatever. You know what I mean? Like. It's not that hard. Some days are crazy. Like January 7th, for example, we're going to be watching 6 episodes of anime. You know how I thought about this idea? I was in the shower, and I'm like, I just got to do it. I got to do it. I got to do something big this year. Okay. Right? Something I know I can do. Right?
And the issue with this is that I agree. I don't think these type of... It depends. Is he going to, like... I think that what would be really fascinating is if he uploads like a 10-hour video where it's like every fucking anime episode into one video. Because like if you make individual episodes off of these rinky-dink animes that no one really cares about, like this shit, like it's not gonna hit. But because like even with Nicholas's motion, it's not gonna hit. But if he combined them all and made a video titled like I checked out every fucking anime of this season, that's a compelling title and a concept. And I think that type of video would bang really hard. But individual reaction stuff, again, even people like Nick, like your boy Roshi, right? This is a 1 million sub channel, like struggling around the 11K, like 30. Like remember what I say? 10% is a good point to be at. 10%, they should be averaging 100K per video if they are focused on the optimization. They don't really care about that. They're just doing this shit for fun, right? I don't think Nick is going to be able to endure these kind of numbers. Your boy Roshi is built different. They're doing something else. They have different goals. Nicholas Light is trying to break it through another level. And to make individual reactions, I don't think is the way to go. But this concept, I think, I kind of like it. And I think a compilation video in one would be really cool. While maybe, I don't know, it's going to be interesting.
Something I know I can do, and I know I could genuinely do this. Because some days, there's 1 or 2 episodes of an anime dropping. So that's easy for me. And we're going to do it all on stream. I think it'll be fun. We're going to find a bunch of new anime, a bunch of bullshit. I get to shit on anime. Yeah. I get to come on anime. And if
Bro thinks he's on Kakan's level. Holy, my meat writers are just spamming in his chat. Bro thinks he's Nick TV. Bro thinks he's Kaka. Bro's trying to It's hard. It's genuinely hard.
I burn out, if I crash out, if I kill myself, then whatever.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Shit happens. We'll have like at the end of each season, we'll have like a discussion on what I love, what I hate, what I'm dropping.
All right.
What was complete fucking trash dog dick. You know what I mean? And what I loved, what actually surprised me. I'm going to have chat talk to me. Sure. You guys are going to say, you know what? Watch another episode. And then I'll listen. I'll listen to the chat vote. We'll have a vote at the end of every single anime. Okay. And then you guys will decide if I should continue or not. I think that's a fun way to interact with you.
I think it is too.
We'll have a dandy time.
I think that this is a very interesting direction in his content.
Every single month.
And I'm actually excited for this because I want to know what the numbers are going to be like when he approaches the seasonal bullshit slot. A lot of people seems to be convinced that like, you know, like my channel is dying or dead because we average this amount. But here's the thing, like this is intentional. If you want to look at average viewership, again, go to second channel. If I want to hyper optimize for numbers on each individual videos, I know how to do that. The main channel is a different goal. The main channel's goal is to be able to do anything and everything horizontally scaling such that the average viewership of videos, each individual doesn't matter. I'm uploading like 6 to 8 videos a day. Every day that stacks up. And in a month, you know, in a month period, I'm literally outperforming many 6-figure channels that you know of. Like go check on Social Blade and look at their viewership versus mine. Many of these like channels that have like 250,000 subs can't even break 1 million views per month. I'm averaging almost 2 million and I'm about to fucking hit another breakthrough again, right? So there's a different strategy involved, but can Nick actually deal with like individual videos bombing? It's actually crazy in my average viewership right now. I'm gonna make another video about this, about, you know, my shadow ban being lifted. But can you guys tell how different it is? Like, I know that many of you don't really care about the numbers, but some of you do. You can tell a difference in viewership in the last couple of days, right? Something fucking snapped, changed, right? You can definitely tell, right? And it's popping off right now. But that's besides the point. I'm excited to see how far Nicholas Light is gonna take this. I think that this is a good idea. But I think uploading each individual episode, I want to see what the numbers are going to be like. But I have an assumption that it's not going to do well. I think a compilation video of like all seasonal slop into one video might be good. While obviously farming out individual videos for like Freerin, JJK, Oshinoko, those are going to have different types of polls. I don't think it's a good idea to include those big videos into one big video if he's going to take that route. But very excited to see where he's going to go with this. And I'm telling you, man, like watching anime is not hard. But to make content out of every single anime, to keep up with the storylines, to keep it engaging, to remember everything. Like, again, watching 30 animes is not hard. You can do that. Try to make content out of it. It's exhausting. It's tiring, especially when there's no engagement happening. Can he actually go through the hell that is seasonal slop content creation? We'll see, man. We'll have to see about it.